Hi guys, just going to run you through today's workout. So is our last day of our first week of the strength cycle. So we're going to finish off this week with some front squats, okay? So our main lift, same format as the rest of the week, is 3 sets of 10 at 60-65%. Now, front squats are very uncomfortable for high reps, so just make sure you are being spot on with the percentages. It should be quite gassy, especially with, again, high rep front squats, but it shouldn't be breaking down your form at this point. It should be tough, it should be challenging, but again, you should have a bit more in the tank for the next couple of weeks, all right? Just bear that in mind. Again, obviously use your current warrant max for that, just so you are working around the right area. Again, once we've done our strength work for front squats, we're moving well, keep that chest up nice and tall, we're building good movement patterns, we'll move on to our conditioning today, which is going to involve a workout with a few different modalities, okay? So this is going to basically be 5 rounds or 20 minutes, okay? So whichever one comes first. So if you're a bit of a fire breather, you think you can get that workout done, maybe you're quite good at bodyweight stuff, you potentially could finish that within that sort of 20 minutes, 4-minute rounds. It is achievable. If not, your goal is to, if you want to do RX or whatever, and you just want to set yourself 20 minutes, get as far as you can, then again, fitness will be achieved. It will be an effective workout, all right? As long as you're not just on the first set of bear complex and drink like a warrant max, all right? So with that then, it's going to start off with a 400 meter run. So you're going to head out, run the corner, it's marked out just on the street. Come back in, you're going to hit 3 bear complex of body weight. So straight away, this should be something that you can move with good technique, good form, and you're not going to give yourself like a guillotine to the back of the head, all right? So the bear complex is particularly unkind for people who move badly, okay? So that being said, if you don't think you can do it with good form, body weight, then consider scaling it down. Get more out of it, trust me, in the long run. So bear complex is going to be 1 power clean, 1 front squat, 1 push press, 1 back squat, and then 1 behind neck push press. CrossFit has tend to blend those movements in to make it a little more faster pace, a little bit smoother. So we can do stuff like we can squat clean into our first rep, and that'll count as like the power clean into the front squat. And you can even go into like maybe a thruster into the, like, as instead of stopping and going into a push press. What I will say, there's no jerking, so you can't come up and then jerk the shoulders at the top or behind the neck. You can't jerk it. So as long as it's like a push press or a thruster or basically just a hip extension, then you're fine, all right? Obviously, when you bring it down on the back of the shoulders, just be careful. Again, you're not aiming for your neck or your head. You're trying to land on your traps, all right? And if in doubt, if you're unsure, just drop that bar. Again, hopefully with some weight on the bar. Don't drop an empty bar, whatever you do, all right? So working through that, that's 3 total cycles of that complex. So once you finish that behind the neck press, you bring it back down to the front, and then you do your next rep. So 3 cycles of that at body weight if you can. And then you do 1 round of Cindy. So 1 round of Cindy, for those who are a little more familiar with CrossFit benchmark workouts, it's going to be 5 pull-ups, 10 push-ups, 15 squats. All right, so pull-ups, again, chin over bar, full extension at the bottom. Should be something you can do unbroken, really. So again, kipping strict, butterfly, whatever, banded, jump in, ring rows, something that you can blast out very quickly. It shouldn't be a strength workout at this point. It's more conditioning based. 10 push-ups. Again, this is where a lot of people get stuck and get stagnated in these sort of workouts. They just get stuck on the push-ups. So again, you can scale down to kneeling, or you can go and just bring the reps down a couple if you need to, or you can just break up into 2 quick sets of 5 if you can manage that. 15 air squats. Again, as soon as you put like lightweight squat movements in the workout, everyone forgets how to squat to depth. So just make sure you are getting all the way down and you're fully extending the hip at the top. Let's make sure any movement patterns you're setting in now will transfer across to your heavy stuff. So move well and it will pay off, okay, even if you are gassed and tired, all right? So again, that would be a pretty horrendous workout. And then if you have the energy towards the end, okay, it's been a bit of a mad week, you're going to go into accessory work, which is going to be some remaining deadlifts, some RDLs. So ideally with this then, you're going to take this out of a rack about hip height. Reason for this, and it's a little bit different to like a normal deadlift or a stiff-legged deadlift where we're going to take it from the ground. This allows us to get a bit tighter at the top. And then it's effectively the same movement pattern as a good morning, where we're going to hinge back really far with our hips, keep our chest up tall, and you kind of just work and just blow the knee. If you've got more flexibility in your hamstrings, you may be able to go a bit further. But if not, you can just go as low as you feel like you can get in a good position, all right? There's no set standard for it. So just make sure you move as well as you can. You should feel the sort of burning sensation in the hamstrings, glutes, that kind of area. Back does get used, but it shouldn't be as much as the other 2, all right? So you're going to bring the reps up quite high today. It's 3 sets of 12. So again, take this one nice and light. I'm not going to give you a percentage or a weight to use from or a reference from any other lift. I'd rather just get a good sort of feeling of the movement, start really light with it, and you can always do a bigger jump next week. Okay, let's just use this week as a bit of familiarising ourselves with these accessory movements, and then we can build on that. But yeah, if you've got the time, make sure you crack on with that. If you don't, then no worries, you'll still get strong with the base program. It's just something a bit extra to dial down any weaknesses that we may tackle, come up with later in the program. All right. Other than that, get yourself stuck in. Make sure you put your scores in Wodify, and I'll catch you soon. Cheers.